Hi there, I just wanted to make a quick video to show off the acrylic patterns I'm making. So the original pictures had this one in it, which is not actually a pattern. I just made it up really quickly, but it's hard to see because it's clear. You can see it has snap placement and it has notches for where elastic would go, and more snaps here. I didn't show this, but you can actually engrave some logos or something else on these. So this is still an option for testers, and you just cut it along the fold. Or if your pattern is small enough, you could cut your entire piece out, just like this. Now, for bigger patterns, people are asking how to do that, and so I've made a pattern that will do this. So here's half the pattern, and it has this wavy edge along it, and then the other half has the other part of the wave. And they fit together just like a puzzle, and then you have your full piece. And it still has snap placement both along the bottom and on the wings. This is a slightly different pattern that I actually kind of use, but it's still being tested. And I still have notches on either side for this. This still has the backing on one side. It's clear through. I just haven't pulled off the backing. Now, it doesn't actually stay. I don't have, at least not yet, it placed so that it will stay just perfect. I thought this was a problem, but the more I play with it, the more I actually like it. So if you leave it, I'm going to move the camera down so you guys can see. First of all, if you have your pattern laid out, you can actually slide this from place to place on your cutting board, no problem. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up with two hands and move it quickly and easily. But you know what? If you pick it up and it comes apart, it literally snaps back together in just a second. There's not any wiggle room. Well, that's the wiggle from my camera, which is precariously placed. And I just wanted to show how quick it was to cut with one of these patterns. So I'm going to line it up as close to the edge of the fabric as possible. And actually, this is a really hard case in most of my patterns to make, because you can see that the fabric is not actually, the checker is not parallel with the top. And I kind of want it to be for this diaper I'm cutting out. So because this is, if it was clear, it would be super easy to do. I'm just going to line up one of the checkers, or one of the lines up here, and check it down here as well, and it's just perfect. So then you can use a pen and draw around and then cut it out by hand. I'm going to use this rotary cutter, and literally I'm just going to hold my hand down in the middle and move it as I need to. It takes a little bit of practice to get really a little bit used to it, but it's just like how quilters use templates for their patterns. And if I push down hard enough, which I might not have, but you can see how now I've got a perfect cut. And what I can do is use a marker, lay my template back down, and mark the different holes for snaps or for elastic if you wanted to. And I can make notches either by hand and cutting it, or with a marker for where the elastic goes. But there's the actual finished piece, and I was able to really exactly line up exactly where that cut happened. So I just wanted to give you guys a look at the two options. You get you can get the one that puzzles together, which is really nice and easy and great to store because you don't have to have this ginormous piece. This is an example, if it'll get it properly, of how the actual logo looks. I just put mine on, but you could put your own logo. You could put text telling you where certain things should be, or remind you which size is which, and it will engrave it really nicely on here. And I'll take a picture of what it looks like without the backing as well. So that's that. Thanks so much.